Well, imagine it was your brother or your sister that was being separated from you today. Where will they live? Will they be safe? How often will I see them? And also the pain of being separated and removed from each other, not by choice. My name's Kevin, and I was brought up in care. Me, all of my brothers and my sister were separated, and this had a profound impact on my entire life. I realised that my life was very different when one day I went to see my sister, and it was her birthday. And before I went to see her at a play area, the social worker told me that I should think about what I wanted to say to her, because it would be the last time that I seen my sister. At that point I was 10 and she was slightly younger. I remember the feeling of sadness and being confused and not really understanding why would I not see my sister again. And later on I understood that she was then adopted, and from that point until early adulthood I didn't see my sister for over 13 years. So being in care was very messy. There were times where I was in a foster family with one brother, I was at home with another brother, I was moved to a children's house. So we were reunited, separated, and this happened consistently throughout my entire time that I was in care. It was very difficult because every time you started to get to build up a loving relationship again with your brother or your sister when you were seeing her, this was then damaged and broken because decisions were made by adults that they would live in different places and that you would only get to see them so often. In terms of my sister, I've seen her only once or twice since I was 10, and my brothers, we keep in touch. When you separate brothers and sisters, it is and has a horrendous impact on the entire family that has lifelong consequences. And I know this only too well because two of my brothers left care, both at 18, and both of them died at 18. One took his own life, another took a drugs overdose. So having children has totally transformed my own life. I'm really pleased to say that their childhood is completely different from mine. In fact, it's the entire opposite. They see each other all the time, they live together, and they have a childhood. And that's really difficult for me to navigate because it's a daily reminder of what I didn't have, but it gives me strength and hope to know that their loving relationship will always be there no matter what, and that's what we need care to deliver: loving relationships for life and people kept together. So whilst care only affects some people, separation, loss and grief is experienced by many. It's very difficult to change something when you don't know that there's a problem. But I genuinely believe that if people understand that this happens every single day, then people will care about it and they'll do something to change it.